And here we go. Check one, check one. We are streaming. We are streaming. Is it going through? Yes, it's going through. Hello. Check one, check one. I could automatically stream this to that group. Do I want to? What happens if I do? Let's see what happens if I do that. And let's go live. Hello and welcome. We should be live right now. Check one, check one. Hello and welcome to Ask a Web Geek. Hello, there we are. Hello and welcome to Ask a Web Geek. My name is CJ, and you're joining me for a very live taping of another episode of Ask a Web Geek, and I'm so pleased that you're with me today. I've got a lot of good stuff for you going on today, and I'm ready to jump right in. I've got a brand new thing to teach you about and tell you about. Oh, I gotta switch my camera to the right one. This one right here features my jungle. See, this is the one that I use for my Zoom calls because it's got this black background. It's more Zoom friendly. But this is the one I want to bring to you in this group because we're in the jungle. We're live in the web cave, ready to tape an episode of Ask a Web Geek. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm practicing what I preach here today because we're live in Facebook. In fact, I'm live in 2 Facebook groups right now. I'll tell you more about that in just a minute. And then we're going to record an episode. So I'm live on Facebook. Then we're going to record it. Then I'm going to edit it to put it on YouTube and as a podcast. And I'm going to create more videos out of it. So I'm demonstrating for you right now in this moment how to do one thing and get 5 pieces of content or more out of it. So that's what I want you to pay attention to me today as I tape my live episode. Watch what I'm going to build out of the episode, out of this one episode, out of this one thing that I'm doing, this one task that I'm performing. I was just talking to my speaking group yesterday about doing one thing and making multiple things out of it. And so that's what we're doing here today. I'll be totally transparent with you. I'm just a little bit nervous only because I'm a little out of practice. I've been doing, I've been alternating between I used to do this as a live show every week, and then I started making YouTube videos out of my content, and then I kind of went back and forth, and then I gave myself permission to not go live every week because I was doing a lot of stuff. And so I'm back with you now. We're live together, and I'm going to do a bunch of stuff, as I just said, in this recording, and I've got a brand new thing to tell you about, so I'm super excited to jump right in. Let me see if there's anything else I need to prep or prepare for before I hit the imaginary go button. You see, it's imaginary because we're already live right now in the group. If you're dropping by, I'd love for you to leave me a comment underneath this post. Let me know that you stopped by and you're saying hi. I'd appreciate that very much. I may or may not see your comment right now just because of how great Facebook works or not at any given moment. So I do have the comment section open. So if you pop in and say hello, I hope that I can see you. And yet, I will absolutely see it later. So no matter what, I will see your comment, even if I don't see it live in this very moment. Well, how do I do this? Do I even remember? I do remember, but it's going to be a little rusty. So we'll do our absolute best to do a live show here for you today and make it a great show. I don't think I have any more prep work to do. There is another graphic I wanted to build, but I think we're just going to jump right in and see how it goes. Are you ready? Let's do it. Hello and welcome to Ask a Web Geek. My name is CJ Gilbert, and you're joining me for episode 45 of Ask a Web Geek. I'm so pleased that you're here with us today. Thank you so much for stopping in and being part of our program today. I've got something brand new that I'm going to show you and introduce to you, and then it's going to be a little bit of a show and tell as you watch me work on this particular project that I'm telling you about today. So let's get started with our featured animal of the week. And our featured animal this week is going to be Ellie, our elephant. And I chose Ellie because I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I've got a lot of things that I'm working on right now. I've got a lot of things demanding my attention, a lot of stuff going on in my personal life and with my family, a lot of business projects I'm working on, one of which I'm very excited about, and I'm going to present to you all about it today. But you know, when you've got a lot of stuff going on and there's a lot of moving pieces and there's a lot of moving parts, you may feel overwhelmed. And when I feel overwhelmed, it helps me to remember the elephant. And I know I've told you before, but I'm going to say it again because I think it's worth repeating every time. Have you heard this expression? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And of course, I don't want you to eat an elephant. I love Ellie, our elephant. This is simply a metaphor to encourage you to take one step at a time in your business jungle this week. You may feel overwhelmed. You may recognize there's a lot of things that you need to do and a lot of things that are vying for your attention. And the only way that you're going to get through it is to take one bite at a time, one step at a time. So I'm hoping that Ellie can be an encouragement for you. I can be an encouragement for you as I encourage you to take one bite at a time. You do need to look at the big picture. You do need to see all the steps that you're going to take, but then zero in on that one thing you're going to do in this very moment and do the next right thing. I'm going to take a couple shots here real quick for my thumbnail. And in order to do that, I'm going to open up this piece of software, which adds a blur to my background. And I'm going to turn that off for just a second so I can get a couple great shots here with Ellie. I don't know what this is going to turn out like. It's always fun to find out later. I like to put those in the blooper reels too. I think that's pretty funny to do. So that's what we're doing there. And right back to close out this segment. So that's Ellie, our elephant. Let her be an encouragement for you this week as you remember to take one step at a time, one bite at a time. I'm going to put her right in front of me here on the desk. She's going to be with us the whole show. Let me know if you have any questions for Allie. All right, let's jump into our slide deck and get this show on the road. Welcome to Ask a Web Geek. My name is CJ Gilbert. I get to sit in the cockpit and click all the buttons and drive the boat, and hopefully I've got something entertaining and educational to share with you today. This is the show where we ask, what would you like to ask a web geek? And I want you to know, and I want you to hear me say it every time, as a web geek and as a website professional, I understand your website is the only thing you can fully own and control online. I'm going to say it again. It's that important. Your website is the only thing you can fully own and control online. There's a lot of other voices out there. They're all telling you to come to this platform and this tool and that tool. And there's value there. You definitely want to use those tools that can help you. But I want you to remember that your website, your own website, is the only thing you can really fully own and control. And if you think of your website, wrong way, and if you think of your website like your number one tool to grow and support your business, it's going to automatically lead you to taking advantage of that tool to attract more customers so you can make more sales, improve your customer service, which increases your efficiency, helps you, helps your client. All these things can help you save time, save money, and ultimately serve your clients better, faster, and easier. I want to take just a moment to say congratulations. I know if you're watching the show, if you're listening to this as a podcast, if you're watching me on YouTube right now, you're taking steps to improve your business. You're one of the small percentage of people in the world that are actively working to improve their business and situation. And so I want to say to you, congratulations. You're in the right place and you're doing the right thing for your life and business. Give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve it. And great job for being here today. Ask a Web Geek real quickly. You can find us in all of these places. We have a Facebook group. We'd love you to join our free Facebook group and ask any questions that you have there. We have a lot of geeks in that forum, and they'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. And if I think it's a topic that a lot of people are asking, we're going to feature it right here on the show and get even more answers for you. And then it heads over to YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You could be on YouTube right now. Click that subscribe button if you are, and it's your first time here. Otherwise, maybe you're listening to this as a podcast or elsewhere. Head on over to YouTube and subscribe to the show there if you would. Click the little bell to get every notification. Follow us on Twitter. That's me behind at Ask a Web Geek, and you can ask any questions that you have there on Twitter. Again, we'll want to feature those on the show as well as get you some immediate answers to help you with your situation. And it's also a podcast, so check it out on whatever is your preferred podcast provider. It should be there, Ask a Web Geek. Let me know if it is not, because I definitely want to make sure it's available at the place that you want to listen to. And all of those links and details are at our website, askawebgeek.com. I did something really cool beginning last year. I took all the episodes of our show and I sliced and diced them up into smaller episodes, which I called Geek Bites, and I put all those on the YouTube channel as well. So you have a choice whether you want to watch the full-length episode with possibly 2 or 3 topics on our animal and all that together in one show like I'm filming with you right now. Or if you just want to check out one specific question, one specific topic, now you can. Now you can see each one of those topics individually as a Geek Bite episode. And I have a new page on our website called Topics, which will link to every one of those. Or you could just jump right to the Ask a Web Geek YouTube channel and scroll through and check out whatever topics are interesting to you. Quick disclaimer before we jump in. I am not a lawyer. This is not professional advice. This is not legal or professional CPA advice. You definitely need to make sure that you have your own CPA and an attorney to advise you on those particular legal matters. I'm a web geek, and I'm going to do my best to share with you the ideas that I have. But of course, you accept responsibility for everything you're doing in your own business, and we'll help you as much as we can. Who am I? I'm CJ Gilbert. I'm a web geek. I've been a website developer since 1995, and I've been doing it full-time under my own business name since 2006, and it is my delight to help you. I build websites for companies. I help them maintain their website for companies big and small, single solo entrepreneurs up to a handful of employees, up to nonprofits with even more. So would love to help you or someone you know if you need a new website project. And yet, it may not always be a brand new website. You may just need help with one particular thing. I'm available by the hour or even by 15 minutes to help you. I ended up writing a book. I'm a speaker. I'm looking for speaking opportunities. If you know of a podcast or a virtual event that's looking for a speaker, I'd love to share some ideas on using your website to work for you. And so I'm here to help you. This is my book right after I got it in print, and I was pretty proud of that. My business is serving your business, and I believe if we work together, we can do more business and we can do better business. Be on the lookout today for that golden nugget. You know, our minds are so interesting. Every time that you watch the show or you read my book or you watch a video, you're going to learn something new because your mind is in a different place. Even if you listen to the same podcast or watch the same video over and over again, you're going to learn something new. Would you believe that when I watch my own videos, I learn something new? How is that even possible? Because I'm in a different place when I listen to it later, and I'll get an idea from something I said that I didn't hear the first time because I didn't hear it. I was saying it. It's amazing how our minds work. So I encourage you to just be on the lookout for that golden nugget in today's program, and you're sure to find it. Grab some paper. I like to draw a line right down the middle or just off to the side of the middle, and that way you've got all your space to take plenty of notes as you go through. And then on the right side, you can make some action steps that you want to jump into right away and make sure to star those golden nuggets. Let's acknowledge our sponsors. We've got a couple sponsors for the show in kind of a fun, cool way. The first one is Active Life Company. This is my friend Melissa, who sent me a mug. Oh, yes, here it is. It's the Active Life Company mug. Thank you so much for this mug. She became a mug sponsor when she gave me that mug, and I'm going to drink out of that in just a second. And you can check out what she's doing at theactivelifecompany.com. And would you believe that she gave our community a special discount code? It's Web Geek. All one word, all uppercase, smashed together, WEBGEEK, Web Geek. And this was a 15% off code. And she told me recently she's bumped it up to 25% off for our entire community. So take advantage of that. Head on over to theactivelifecompany.com. Check out her all-natural skin protectant. She now has variations for men and women, and you can get 25% off your order with Web Geek. Would love to invite you to some virtual business networking. Join me and the gang each Thursday and Friday. We open the doors at 11:30 a.m. Pacific for some open networking, help you set up your Zoom, help make sure everything's working for you. Our structured agenda goes from noon to 1 Pacific. That's the main part of our meeting with most people in attendance. And then we open it up for some more open networking right after that at 1 p.m. Pacific. I've got links to this on my website, on my resource pages, on my blog, and it is also over on meetup.com. You can just search Exceptional Entrepreneurs and find all the links and details there. I got a lot to present. I got a lot to show you, and we got a lot to work on in today's call. I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. And I actually have one more sponsor that I'm going to move to the sponsor section, but I'm going to introduce it to you first in just a moment. So buckle up and stay hydrated. I've got my water right here too, very helpful. Last time on Ask a Web Geek, here's a couple things we've gone over in some recent episodes. Episode 38, we talked all about Google My Business, why you want to set that up, how you set that up. I want to highlight episode 41. I warned you about a domain name renewal and listing scam. These are about letters that you get in the mail if you own a domain name. This drives me crazy, and my clients write to me all the time like, what's this and what do I need to do about this? If you haven't seen it yet, head on over to our YouTube channel or the website and check out episode 41, this warning about this domain name scam that I hate. And then episode 43, we talked about how it gets worse. Now you're getting emails with these domain name scams and other scams, supposedly from your bank or from some other provider that you use. And I want you to be on the lookout for that as well. And then last time on episode 44, I showed you a safe link checker that's provided to us by Google that you can use to check out some of those links and make sure that they're safe for you to visit. And then we went into how to switch between your Facebook profile and your Facebook page, your business page and your personal profile, how to switch back and forth. It looks different. It works different in 2023 because they just made some changes. So if you haven't seen that yet, head on over and check out episode 44 for those two items. All right. I just showed you our featured topic of the week. I had an amazing idea, if I do say so myself, in just the last week. And so I put together something really very cool. And I'm going to do two things right now with you. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what it is. And the second thing that we're actually going to do is we're going to film an introductory video that I'm going to put on the website. Okay, so this is very meta. I'm going to show you the website. I'm going to tell you what the thing is. And then together right now, I'm going to introduce the thing and then use that as a video on the website to introduce the thing that I'm showing you. Confused? Follow along. Here we go. I have invented something I'm calling Social Media Jungle Club, and the domain name, the address, is actually socialmediajungle.club. So you can head directly to socialmediajungle.club to check out that live website, and I'm going to tell you all about it right now. I know a lot of business owners tell me that they need more support in social media. Let me take a breath here. I'm getting real excited. I'm getting out of breath. I'm not breathing enough over here. Let me take a minute to just breathe and take a drink of water, and then I'm going to come right back and talk to you about this this full thing right here. Really excited about it. Okay, should we start at the website or should we start at this graphic? Let's start at the website. Let's see if I can just swap to it. Where is it? It's going to be right here. Socialmediajungle.club. I've still got my slides at the ready. And I'm going to tell you about both. I'm going to tell you about the website, and we're going to do the intro video all together in one shot. Are you ready? This isn't scripted. So let's see how it goes. We might have to do a couple takes. Let's find out. So I want to tell you about Social Media Jungle Club. I work with a lot of business owners that tell me they want to do more with social media, but they think it's a jungle. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of confusion. They're not sure what to do. They feel kind of lost. And there's other people that are offering a done-for-you service where you can pay them to do your social media for you. We actually offer that as a service, but that service typically costs anywhere from $500 to $1,000 to $1,500 a month. I know of companies that charge $2,000 a month, $2,500 a month, and more to do your social media for you. Well, business owners are telling me they can't afford that, but they want to do more with social media, but they feel stuck and they just don't know what to do. So guess what? I created Social Media Jungle Club. Well, what is that? Let me tell you all about it. I believe that we can work together on social media to elevate each other above the noise and confusion. Wouldn't you agree there's a lot of noise and confusion on social media right now? A lot of people making a lot of noise and shouting out a lot of stuff. We can help each other by engaging with each other in social media. Did you know that every time you click that like button on one of your friends' posts, or you leave a thoughtful comment, or you click the share or repost button, you're doing a little bit of a part to boost their post above all that noise and confusion? And every time you interact with someone else, they can see you and you become more visible to them. So here's my idea. We create an active community of small business owners and entrepreneurs who want to join forces and help support each other on social media. So that's what we're doing. I've built it. It's done. Come join it. Come check it out. Let me tell you all about what's included in the program. So the first thing you'll do is you're going to join this active community, and you may say, I don't know what to do on social media. That's okay, because I'm also going to provide all the training and all the details that you need. Let me tell you exactly how it's going to work. So I already told you it's about supporting each other online. As we support each other, we're going to help each other grow we're going to help each other grow each other's social media presence by engaging with each other, following each other, encouraging others to follow each other. And that progression is going to naturally just elevate and build each person's social media, because each time you engage in social media, you're giving them a little bit of a ding, a little bit of an encouragement, a little bit of boost to what they're doing. And then they see you do it, which automatically feeds back to you. And now your posts are more visible to them. So it's a really cool win-win opportunity. And you're like, I don't know how to do social media, CJ. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. That's where I'm going to come in and offer live training and education. So here's what you're going to get if you decide to join this club. You're going to get training, you're going to get support, and we're going to take live action together. So not only will you learn how to do the social media for your business, you're going to be surrounded by a supportive community of other business owners taking action to grow each other's business. You'll learn exactly what to do, how to do it, and gain access to tools that will help you do more in less time. So as soon as you sign up, you're going to be enrolled in you're going to be asked for your name and email so that you can join my list, where you're going to get all this information that I'm about to say sent right to you. So as soon as you sign up for that, you're going to get an invite to our members only page. On the members only page, you're going to then be able to join our private Facebook group. That's where we're going to have kind of our group chat. It's all going to take place in this private Facebook group with only our active members are going to be part of that community. And this is where you'll be able to get support from the other members, talk about the things that you're looking to promote. We're going to do our training right in there. I'll come right back to that. And it's going to be a place where you can ask additional questions all around this concept of supporting each other on social media. I'm going to then build an active member list. Everyone who joins the club is going to submit to me basically your name and the social media links that you want other people to follow you on. I've created a spreadsheet and I'm going to put everyone's information into this spreadsheet so that when you join, you can go through on whichever platforms you use, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and any others. Some of our members are already submitting TikTok and some of the other things that they want to promote, YouTube channels. So whichever ones you want to promote, we're going to put it in that list. And that way each person can follow each other person on the communities and on the platforms that you want to. Then we're going to do some live Zoom training. I'm going to offer you 2 times a month where we're going to go live, kind of like we're doing right here in this format, but into that Facebook group and also on a Zoom call. So you can jump right on and you can ask live questions. And I'm going to teach you over the course of these next few weeks and months how to do your social media. There's going to be bonus education. There's going to be extra training videos. I've already added some to the page. So if you join right now, we're building this from the ground up. We're building this from scratch right now. And all the training that we do is going to be added to the members page, and it's going to be available in the Facebook group so that you'll be able to start at the beginning and go through all the training no matter when you've joined the club. It's like we're building a course together. And when you join the club, you're going to have access to everything that came before and everything that comes after. We're also going to show you how to create and follow your very own social media plan. Now, check this out. Something that I personally developed over the last year or so is my own plan for posting on social media, and it's color coordinated so that I can see exactly which kinds of posts that I'm presenting. Here's this month so far. Here's this week so far. You don't have to do this. You don't have to make it that complicated or do that many number of posts. But what I want to show you is we can set you up for success. We can teach you how you can use some automation tools, and you can create for yourself a plan, and then you can pre-program that plan, and you can choose to do as much or as little as you want with social media. It's something you can do a little bit every day. It's something you can work on once a week. It's something you can work on once a month. Fit it into your schedule and make it work for you. And the more you work it, the more it works for you, and it will just feed back on itself with positive results the more that you work it. And you'll have access to additional resources and recommendations as well. And how much does it cost, CJ? It's $20 a month. Right now, this is our introductory price. It's $20 a month. You can join right now for only $20 a month. And anybody that joins the program right now, here at the beginning, kind of the beta launch phase of the club, you're going to be locked in. Let me say it again. The first 100 people to join the club are going to be locked in at this introductory rate, and you're going to receive a priority placement on that active member list. That is to say, each person that joins the club, I'm going to add them to that list in the order that they join, which means if you're one of the first people to join the club, you're going to stay at the top of that list as long as you're a member of the club. And that means that the eyeballs are going to be right on you when people first go to that list and begin to follow people. So you're going to get a priority placement. Further, I'm going to appreciate you jumping in right here at the beginning of the club, and I'm going to make sure you're locked in at this rate. It is very possible that 6 months from now, a year from now, We have built this up. There's so many members. There's so much education. The course, the material is so big. We may decide that it's a greater value to join the club when there's that much stuff happening. We may decide it's more of a value at that point for new people to join because they get access to so much more and so many more people right away. I may choose to raise that price at that time. But if you're one of the first 100 people to join the club and stay part of our active community, you're going to be locked in at this rate. So that's it. That's the whole introduction. It's going to be an active community of people supporting each other on social media. I'm going to be here to support you and provide live training and tools and tricks. You can start this program at zero. You know nothing about social media. Maybe you don't have anything set up at all. And we're going to walk you through each individual step to build up your social media profiles and take those actions. And I want you to know I have a really gentle, easy approach to social media. In fact, I don't think you should jump into it and start posting, hey, everyone, look at me, buy my thing, buy my thing. I'm going to show you that's not the right way to approach social media. It's going to be a very gentle, easy approach. We're going to begin by showing you how to do a little bit of ethical lurking. That is to say, I want you to read, I want you to share, and I want you to see what's happening before you even begin to do your own posts. I'm already getting into the training. I'm so excited. I'm already getting right into it. So I just want you to know that it's going to be an easy way for you to jump into that community and get started in social media, no matter what your interest level is, education level is, or time commitment. We're going to fit it into your schedule. So that's Social Media Jungle Club. Check it out here on the website, socialmediajungle.club. This video is going to go right between that top headline and that first sign up now button. The video that we're in right now is going to go right there on the page. Very meta. But anyway, when you come back, you'll see this video right there introducing you to Social Media Jungle Club. I'm really excited about it, and I really hope that it helps a lot of people's business. We're going to have a great time, and we're going to help a lot of people with their social media. It's going to be a good time. Going to be a good time, everybody. Let me take us back to the slideshow here while I grab another drink of water. So what do you think? Let me know. Leave me a comment. Let me know underneath this video if you think that's a great idea. If you have any other questions about what that club's going to be like or how to get involved or anything about it, send me an email, send me a text, DM me, drop me a line, give me a call, send me an email, and leave me a comment. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you have on Social Media Jungle Club or anything else. If you want to ask something to this web geek, I'm here to help you, whether it's about your website, your email marketing, your social media, or more. Feel free to jump into our Facebook group, Ask A Web Geek, over on Twitter, email me, and let me know what questions you have. You're still welcome to ask any questions that you have right here into this community, right here onto this YouTube channel, and we'll make sure to address it in an upcoming program. If you join the Facebook group, Ask A Web Geek, make sure to check out our ongoing conversations. We've got our members always asking for new tips and new ideas and books that they're reading. So come check out some of the conversations going on and chime in with your own thoughts and ideas. And let me know what questions you have. I'd love to answer them in an upcoming program, as well as offer you support from the other web geeks and geeks of different types in the web geek community. That's my message for you today. I want to thank our sponsors one more time, theactivelifecompany.com, where you can use WebGeek to get 25% off your purchase there. Thank you, member Melissa, for offering that to our community. Really appreciate that. Also want to acknowledge Exceptional Entrepreneurs. See us there Thursdays and Fridays of each week as we do some virtual business networking together. Come join us. It's a great time and build some relationships with us. And our brand new sponsor is Social Media Jungle Club. That's right. If you need support with your social media, join the club. All the links and details, socialmediajungle.club. And if you haven't seen it yet, check out my resource page. We actually did an episode on this a couple times ago, and you can find more information on our YouTube channel, and the links are actually on this page. You can scan that QR code right there with your phone, bloop, which will automatically take you to gilbertstudios.com/meet-cj, where you'll see this little blurb all about me. Skip right over that and come to all the resources that are on this page. Take advantage of my free video workshop, get to some quick links to some of the more popular Ask A Web Geek and Geek Bytes episodes, and see what information can help you. Also have recommended resources on this page and other trainings that you can jump right in. I've got a free LinkedIn training you can take advantage of. I've got a sales training with my mentor, Eric Lofholm, and I've got some public speaking trainings with my mentor, RV Robinson. A lot of great free information for you to help yourself too, and you're welcome to share any of these tools and resources on this page with anyone in your own network, your own community, as a free gift from you. All the links and details can be found at askawebgeek.com. Check out our new topics page to browse through all the previous topics we've covered here on the show and jump into the thing that's going to help you the most. At Ask A Web Geek and Jungle Studios, we understand the internet is a jungle. It's way too easy to get lost, to go down a path that you thought was the right way, but you just end up stuck in the quicksand or at a dead end, or you just feel lost and alone in the jungle. You can avoid all that by joining up with a tribe of people, hiring a well-trained guide that can lead you through and get you where you want to go. My name is CJ. Let us guide you through the internet jungle today and let me know how we can support you. I'm so pleased that you've been with me today. Again, my name is CJ, and this is Ask A Web Geek, and where you're encouraged to ask any questions you have on anything that's going on in your business jungle. Come check out what we're doing with the Social Media Club. Come join our Facebook group and ask any questions that you have. And make sure to take your week one step at a time. One bite at a time. And Ellie and I will see you next time. Have a great week. Happy Wednesday. Happy Website Wednesday. And we'll see you next time. God bless. And that was the live taping of our show today. Woo, a little bit of a show and tell, a little bit of a watch me stumble through it, but I think we made it. And that video is going to be the intro video that I use on that page. And that's how we do it. And this is what I'm encouraging you to do for your own business. Film some content, do it as a live, take it, upload it to YouTube later, maybe make a podcast. Let me know how I can support you. Well, guess what? I've got to end this broadcast so I can immediately jump over into my new Social Media Jungle Club, where we're going to do our very first training and or our welcome and orientation. So you can join me live right now if you jump in this very second, or if you jump in at any point in the future, you're going to be able to check out the recording, which I'm going to make right now. Let me know how I can help you. We'll see you next time in the web jungle. Thanks for being with us. See you next time. Do 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 do.